was born. And after that, they sent me to Cidaris. The warlord had risen against King Ethain, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend. A dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years. But we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
She made a pact with the crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Do what you will, but leave me out of this. You ask me, wading through the swamp to mess with the crones, just plain stupid.
What would you have me do? Sit on my ass and wait for her return? I'll send men, go with them myself, and we will pull her out.
I've warned you. What you do, that's your business. We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing, and they'll let you pass.
This for me?
See no reason to make things harder for you. You seek your child, this letter will help.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
There you are. Sorry, we was never.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresun's blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
One. What's your business? Bloody Baron?
Been the Smiths, lass.
All
Get
day
two,
long,
one.
when I went to take some
Roach and curse the logs. One pass and his lasses off into the woods.
See, you're a man well travelled. So tell me, should I beat me wench once a week, or often?
Who will protect us poor from the cutthroats?
So Ciri was here. The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this? A dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry. A spinning top. Gretka's toy.
Gonna kill the monsters? All of them.
So you're Gretka.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did.
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Ciri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Do you know where Ciri is?
One day I brought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did, but he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping. Thistle. Thistle. Shenanigans.
Where'd you come from?
Ed, the winner. Gurning may seem like a silly, pointless activity, but it's actually a beloved tradition in the UK. So next time you're feeling down, why not try gurning and see if it puts a smile on your face?
Right, some of it feels ableist. What kind of faces are the champions pulling? This guy, again, he must be the Messi or Ronaldo of this world. And he kind of looks like Johnny Knoxville, the guy from Jackass. What the? That is unironically quite impressive. Oh, here we go, the World Gurning Championship. Let's look at the photos. One we just saw. That, I mean, you go to any old dodgy pub in London, you'll find like 10 blokes in there smiling at you like this. It's just a friendly and slightly crazy smile. Again, Niz. Oh, this is giving me millennial humor vibes. You just know there are some millennials out there that think that this face is absolutely hilarious. This thing people do with their mouths, I swear you can only do it if you don't have teeth. Because otherwise, how do you get the bottom of your jaw and the roof of your mouth to be that close to each other? Also, he's kind of genetically gifted for this because that hairline is atrocious. He looks like this Hugo Hamlet guy.
My favourite thing about London is the weather. Lovely day.
Average British person. Wait, his name is Ding Dong Veg. What the hell? Oh, and the World Gurning Championship started in 1297. What a fascinating place Britain is. Cheese rolling and gurn championships. I don't think I'm equipped to be good at that. I feel like having your teeth.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore. You surprised? They tried to dance with a witcher. Where'd he come from anyway? Well, how should I know? You so curious? Ask him yourself.
not being super wrinkly and not looking absolutely mental just means you're doomed for failure. In 30 years, however, who knows? I feel like I've aged slowly so far, but one day it could all change. Alright, next up we've got the Balloon World Cup. I've never heard of this before. What do you have to do? Keep the balloon up in the air?
A great mare. A horse fiend. Folk done went mad. Lunged at each other. Murdering all neighbours or young'uns.
It's the spirit of the forest, taking revenge on those who sought its demise, driving them mad.
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. I've trouble drawing any sense from their canting. Should give 'em a taste of the whip to bring 'em in line, cause...
My lord, 'tis what they said too. About the mare, meaning... that is the forest's dark ghost.
Who claims so?
The witch hunters passed through just now, heading for the village in the swamp. Some lass was leading them, asking after her mother.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Gotta prepare.
Prepare now? Ah, do what you will.
Meet you at the Crone's.
With the swamp to cross and those cursed crows to hunt down. Ploughing swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crones, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of me?
The Crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them, care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold, that one. Always.
Why are you here?
Tell you later.
That's only a witcher!
How much can you take?
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Stop arguing. It's stupid. We need to find Anna.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you, we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
Don't.
Over here!
Mother? Is that her? No. No. Impossible. We must do something. Witcher!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
was that? Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Just look at her. Witcher, you know of these things. You must. What's wrong with her?
Last I was here, she was nothing like this. Crones must have cursed her.
Can you lift this curse?
Not till I know what it is.
She can't have lived here alone. Perhaps there's someone else. Someone who saw something.
Maybe Johnny.
Who?
A boy, a hermit. Lives in the swamp. Came around here from time to time. He might have seen something.
We must find him.
Doesn't like strangers. You wait here. I'm better off going alone.
Eternal flame will burn away our sins.
I had enough of this job.
Johnny! Johnny! Not here. Something's not right. Gotta look around. Might be hiding nearby.
That looks so fun. What's stopping you from just slamming into the ground though? Just spiking it.
Fresh footprints. Johnny ran through here.
Oh, I'm curious about the
Fleeing
rules. That's so
something.
fun, but surely, like, as it's about to tap the ground, you just tap it up an inch and you win. Okay, yeah, you have to launch it upwards, which makes sense. But yeah, what about launching it upwards when it's like just about to hit the floor, like launching it up like a centimeter, and then it just drops on the floor? Okay, yeah, like there, he's hitting it up so high. That makes sense. That was kind of a spike down, but when he was down there, he whacked it up like head high for the guy to be able to hit. Well, if someone knows exactly how it works, let us know in the comments. Either way, that sounds so fun.
Johnny,
I'd love to do
wake
that.
up.
I feel like I'd be quite good at it. I'm quite agile and quite fast. Got a bit of hand-eye coordination from the boxing.
Witcher.
Because I'm one of 8 kids, I feel like I grew up running around and being chased around, stuff like living.
Those vile hags.
Killed a few near your den.
The crone sent them to punish me.
Get on the crone's bad side.
I told them off. They don't like it when you tell them off.
Why'd you do it?
Wanted to help Gran. She's always been good to the children. Would have been the doldrums out here without him. She'd have died of boredom. Begged the crones not to hurt Gran, but they were angry she'd let the children escape.
So you saw what happened to Gran?
By happenstance, Gran mixed some poppy seed and ash. Went by to help her sort it out. Mother Nature gave me small hands, see? So I can do it easy like. Working away we was, separating seeds from dust. Out of nowhere, Gran cried out. The mark on her hand started glowing. She yelled at me to hide. I crawled into a chest. Barely had time to blink before the crones totted in. The weavess snipped a lock of Gran's hair. Called it punishment for letting the children escape. Then the hags opened the door in the floor. Went down, down, down. Shame it weren't all the way to hell.
Take a look under the door.
I look like a fool to you?
No, you do look like the inquisitive type, though.
My inquisitiveness ends where folly begins.
Why'd the Weavess need Gran's hair? Any idea?
The crones take folks' ears to hear all. Hair gives them power over folks' lives. There are times they weave the hair into odd strings. Other times they take it downstairs.
Stay in the chest until the crones left?
Wanted to. Sit tight and quiet, said to myself. Not a peep out your beat till they go. But then Gran fell to the floor, started screaming and tearing her hair out. Didn't know what to do. So I leapt out of the chest. Thought herbs might help her. The ones she cured the children's aches with. But Gran was no longer herself. She was a beast.
So, you give her the herbs?
Couldn't manage it. The crones came back. I dropped to my knees and begged them to spare Gran. Bruess piped up first. Naughty boy! Oh, naughty! Shouldn't say no when the sisters want to hear yes. Then the Wispess says, run, boy, run, before your legs rot off. They all laughed, and I legged it.
You escaped. Consider yourself lucky.
I do. But I've not lost the ladies for long. If I'm to live, I must hide. And I can forget my cozy hole. It's the first place they'll look if they set out to nab me.
Try deeper in the swamp, maybe?
I suppose I must. And what will you do?
There's something in that cellar. The key to finding out what happened to Gran, I think.
Will you help her?
Provided it's not too late. Thanks, Johnny. And good luck to you.
Likewise. And if you happen on any water hags, give them a nice fat walloping on me behalf. Farewell, Witcher.
Not your lucky day.
Did you learn anything?
Just as I thought. The crones probably cursed your mother, took a lock of her hair, then disappeared down the stairs. Cellar under the house. Cellar doors hidden.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Come.
Let me go in first. Give you a shout if I find anything interesting.
So be it. Let's begin. Got it.
By the eternal fire. I've never seen so many before.
Looks unsavory. What is all this?
The trappings of a black magic ritual.
Witches weave human hair through dolls they first curse. They gain a grasp on individual souls this way.
Think one of the dolls represents Anna? Can we free her if we find it?
It's the only way I know of. But there are risks involved. The items woven into the dolls, see them? They symbolize the individuals the dolls are meant to represent. We must find the doll that is Anna and take it from here.
Seem to know a lot about this.
From tomes on black magic. Initially, we burned any that we found. Recently, we decided it might be wise to read them first.
Poisoning your minds with magic? Superstition? What's the Hierarch think of that?
Have you met the man?
No.
Neither have I.
This risk you mentioned. Take it we only get one shot at choosing the right doll.
I'll not chance it. I did not know Anna. You've learned much of her. Should find it easier to choose.
All right. Let's take a look at these dolls. Red bead attached to this one. Anna wears a string of those around her neck.
As do half the women from Novigrad to Vengerberg. This cannot be the one.
All right. I'll look at the others. This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock. Baron once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
You believe this to be the doll?
I'm sure it is. Taking it.
Quick, outside!
Mum, you're back. All will be well. You're going to be fine.
Tammy, I'm dying.
She's not well. Raving. Doesn't rightly know what's happening. You're weak yet. You must rest.
No, listen to me. The crones. I was to be their beast to the end, forever. You broke their spell, but now I must go.
What's she talking about, Witcher?
Nothing we can do to help her.
But we... No! That's impossible!
Dear daughter, Philip, it's good to see you together.
I'm sorry, Annie. For everything. I'm sorry.
Mother.
Tammy, do you remember that day on the Inner?
Of course. Those plums are so sweet. In your dress so blue. You wove me a wreath of flowers. We laughed the day away.
Please, remember me like that.
No!
I thank you. They had a chance to say goodbye. It was your doing.
Shame I couldn't do more.
Come, child. The eternal fire will soothe your pain.
Leave me be. Your pay will await you at Crow Perch. Collect it there.
which makes it no easier to bear.
The pain will pass in time.
I'd like to believe that. I would.
You may have a moment with her. Then we must bury her.
Leave me alone!
So bored I can spew. Let's give her a moment.
Alright, next up, Turkish oil wrestling. Is it Turkish oil that they're covered in and they're wrestling, or does this take place in Turkey? Either way, I've never heard of it. Let's see what it's like. What is his hand doing in there? What the that can't be legal. Get your hand out of there! What the f is going on? He looks like he's enjoying it. But this cannot be right. Am I interrupting something? There is no wrestling going on here. They are not trying to like push each other to the floor. They're just straight up stroking it. What am I watching? The actions in this video performed or supervised by professionals. Do not attempt. They're basically sex workers. All right, fine. 100,000 likes and me and all the boys will do Turkish oil wrestling. If you enjoyed today's video, please feel free to subscribe so you can catch the next one. There are in fact more weird and dumb sports that I can check out if you want me to. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.
Move it! Come on, Roach.
Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore. You surprised? They tried to dance with each other. So, what's it to be? Gonna tell us where you're cute or not so cute? That is the...
Today, we are opening 8 lost suitcases. I'm here with Danny, sorry, and we're going to be going through 8 lost suitcases to see what we can find. Now, I'm telling you this, by the way, they're not fake.
They're real?
Yeah.
Do we keep them, or do we have to send them back?
No, we can keep them, but the likelihood is there isn't stuff in there.
Of course there is. There's going to be like clothes I can wear.
Oh, right.
We should rate each suitcase as well, because this one's got a little bit of rose gold on it. I reckon they're a bit bougie.
Do you want gloves?
What the hell happened?
Hanged himself. Plain enough to see.
Himself? Or did you boys help him?
Fuck do you take me for? A murderer? He was what he was. A right bastard. But I respected him.
If I'm to choose between a greater and lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all. Usually, though, the stakes are just too damn high. Sometimes in choosing a greater evil, you do good, albeit in a small way. When I chose to save the orphans of the swamp, I couldn't know Anna would die, and I never thought the Baron would leave his wife where she lay, find a rope and hang himself. Most times, you make your choice and never look back.
Lost everything he cared for. No surprise he lost the will to live.
Don't look too concerned, you and your boys.
What would you have us do? Sit and wail? Baron was a good soldier, but settling in here at Crow's Perch, it made him soft. We'll introduce a new order. Things will be different now.
I imagine they will.
Just checking.
Let me raw dog it. Do you reckon there's actually of value things in here?
When I see someone pull a laptop out of one of these, I'm just like, there's no chance that's real.
What do you mean? The laptop's not real?
No, as in like that must have been planted.
I think there's going to be some electronics.
Suitcase number 1 is... This looks female, by the way.
This is female.
Yeah.
This is female.
Oh.
Girl thing. Underwear.
Is that underwear?
That's underwear. You can't do that.
You want some gloves?
Yeah. But I can't touch this, nor can you.
What do you mean?
You have a child on the way. Don't do this, Simon. It's not worth it.
What do you mean?
Don't touch them.
What's happening?
You know what I'm looking? Where are they from?
I don't think that is.
New Look.
I think that's a top.
No, that's New Look bikini.
How do you know that's a bikini?
Look at it. What top do you reckon's that skimpy?
You look like a tattoo artist.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a compliment. Touch them. Get into it.
It's a top.
Oh.
It's literally.
No, that's a dress.
It's a dress. Okay, that's pants.
No, Simon.
I'm not touching them.
Simon, that's a child.
I'm not touching them. I'm putting them to the
Oh,
side.
this is such a weird concept.
I'm just putting them to the side. Oh, there's a lot of bras.
Whoa, hold on.
There's a lot of bras. Whoa.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lot. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
Let these people pass.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad, that's a chance of a new life.
Stay off the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter. But you was cast in a different mould than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb neath Crookback Hills. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Downwarren's at the foot of the hill. Folk say treasure inside.
Oh, got a jackpot. What's that? girl items.
That's a nice coat.
Oh, this is good.
Yes! That's a nice coat.
Wow.
I'm scared by the amount of bras there are.
I'm excited.
You wouldn't touch a pair of underwear earlier.
This is a good gadget.
Okay.
You know what it is?
Document holder.
No, you
passport
idiot.
holder.
No, you put your phone in it and it's waterproof when you go to Disneyland.
Only Disneyland.
Or like water parks and that.
Okay, I think
good.
we put stuff this side that looks all right.
Keep pile. Oh, hold on.
I don't like the phrase keep pile.
Bikini
Bag. Scared of underwear 2 minutes ago.
Nothing. No, that's a get rid of.
Nail clippers.
Nail clippers. They've used. There's a.
Well, obviously they use. This is a suitcase of things.
What size is that?
I'm just gonna toss things there, by the way.
I'm having them.
Just
That's
put
the
them
keep
there.
pile. This feels like an invasion of privacy.
I don't like.
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heal already?
On God, I say, victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword, many a headless scarecrow round here.
Duly heated. Now show me what you got.
Shit.
Had enough?
Yes, but next time.
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Like it.
This is your idea, mate.
Yeah. Is it all just clothes? It's all clothes.
No. Hold on.
Little slippers. Slippers.
Oh, they look a bit nanny. Do you know what I mean?
There's got to be something else in
There's
here.
fuck all in here, mate.
Is that a Speedo?
What's that?
What is that?
Keep.
What is wrong with you?
Primark boxes in there.
Wait, what's this?
Oh my god. Oh la la. Yeah. I know exactly what these are.
Socks.
Pilates socks.
They're literally just.
These are Pilates socks.
Do you think that everything has like one single use?
These are Pilates socks. Ken bought some the other day. They look exactly like this.
No, they're just ankles.
Girls.
Slander to my face.
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people. And that fairness in your eyes.
Go, go.
Look awfully suspicious to me. How are we to fight a pestilence that changes?
Not so fast, Roach.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you. And the others of your species. I wanted only to live like you, Help me, kind folk! Please!
Oh, Doppler!
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
I expect model behavior, Scamp. Salty. Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief, follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all of that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why. It's Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber. What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop. Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
What's your point?
I ask the questions, Witcher. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or later, your sort always causes trouble. And this city's mine to protect. Mine and the Eternal Fires. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Well, even let you
How
take
much did
it
they
out.
sell the Magnificent Property for? Curious what my wife would say about that. Youth these days, hair-brained all of them.
Sir, I beg your pardon.
Presence is an affront to the eternal fire.
I'll drink another, then fuck the innkeep.
Leave me be.
Waste of breath.
Stay away.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Go.
They're invisible socks.
Tell me they are polite.
Do you reckon anyone watching this will go like, hang on a sec, that's my fucking
Yeah,
shirt.
honestly, maybe. We need to keep this intact just in case. If anyone watching owns that,
Let us know.
Yeah.
What are you rating this? We got a couple things.
The leather jacket was the highlight, 4 out of 10.
Yeah, we'll take a 4. Undelivered. Oh,
Premium.
this one. Yeah, this could be something.
Bags.
The thing is, you do just pack clothes, so like, why would there be anything else?
No, I reckon there's some electronics. Oh my god, it's got a password. You didn't think this one through, did you?
No, but the zip's here. Look where these are. The zip is over here. So what the hell does the pass lock have to do with anything?
My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Here.
And you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
For the poor. Crikey. The bonny bugs that drowns my heel.
Washed your hair lately?
How much did they sell the Magnificent Property for?
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, that's a shit padlock.
That's a very bad padlock.
What are we rating the bag, firstly?
I like it. 7 out of 10. Abstract.
Better than the last one.
Oh, big time.
It looks like a boy's bag as well.
No.
You think that's a girl's bag?
No, I think it's a middle-aged man bag.
Which is weirdly
He's
a
not
boy.
He's not a boy. There's going to be electronics in it. I told you, this is dad.
This is dad.
This is 1,000,000% dad.
Okay, we got some jeans.
Hold on, Copperfield.
What do you mean?
You ain't even wore them. They're fucking new. Still got the tag on them. 34 waist.
Let's see what type of style.
Oh, are you getting a stench?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy I'm wearing gloves.
Oh, Zara. Not wrong with a
Well,
Zara.
that's underwear.
Ooh.
That was underwear I've just grabbed.
You got underwear?
Yep.
All worn as well. Extra large as well. Fatty.
Sorry, have you looked at the underwear though?
It stinks.
The elastic part though is so big.
I kind of want to feel it. But
I don't like that.
why are they
You see what I'm saying?
Why are they shaped like that?
You know what I'm saying?
Ugh. This is lovely though. Little black shirt.
This guy loves trousers.
Oh, this is such a dad. Look, he's packed a fucking
Yeah,
towel.
look at that. What's wrong with packing a towel?
Hotels supply them. Oh my fucking god!
Swimming
Hold
shorts.
on, hold on.
Oh,
Burberry.
underwear.
Burberry.
Burberry.
And that's like designer, no? Burberry. That's designer.
Yes, oh yeah.
Simon, that's money.
It stinks
It
though.
stinks. We can get it washed.
Absolutely
But
reeks.
that's money. Keep that.
This absolutely
It
stinks.
reeks. It really does reek.
We've got a Rare Rabbit shirt. Can I pull it off?
I'm not liking the purple.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Oh man.
Oh, it does
Fucking
stinks.
stinks.
reek, doesn't it?
This has been in a warehouse or like a storage unit for ages, and it's been moist in there.
It's very moist. Got a Burberry shirt though.
Yeah, we'll take that. I actually think this is worse than the last one though.
Disagree.
All right, let's get rid of it. Suitcase number 3.
Mate, it's another father-in-law's one.
Father-in-law.
It has to be.
Okay. What are you rating the suitcase?
It's damp. Look at
yeah,
look.
I was
look
going
at
to say
the
there's
residue.
little...
It's fucking soggy.
Oh, I just
Take a
saw
look.
one thing. And
What do you
it's...
see?
Is it
Yellow
pants?
eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine, without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
It's dad clothing.
Dad clothing. Perfect for us.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
They're no.
Ear defenders. Oh, we've hit fucking.
It's so
no,
moist,
we've hit
by the way.
Fucking.
This is so wet.
What?
Can you hear me?
What?
Like, can you actually hear me?
What? It's a bit of. Ugh. Ugh.
Have you not seen how wet everything is?
Why? Oh, this is good though. This is the best one yet. Go on, little Calvin
So
Klein.
rusty though. Ready?
Yeah, I think so. Ooh. Oh, I tell you what, Simon. Hold on here. I know the exact price of these.
We got some face cleaning. We got. I don't want to. That's cut pubes, 100% by the way.
Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Pleasure to be
Damn, you're ugly.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have seen it. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open a secret passage.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muir. thought they'd be safe from Radovic's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long, and it's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Oh. Not good. Got picked up,
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they kill me. Look for crevices, and drop it.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city, looking for a rat shit. Jeez. Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a minute to talk. Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Ratcatcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Not bad. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Shut up.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live, and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
Thingy's punishable by...
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night.
Not interested in what's going on
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting...
I'd like to go inside.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twins... Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones.
spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't. Leave it.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Leave it. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked. Cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Stop. Go away. Leave it!
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these rays.
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Oh, is it weird? I've actually bought all of these things just yesterday. Look, this is...
I don't want to touch.
Do you know what this is?
Eyebrow threader.
No.
What is it?
No.
What is it?
Goes on your tongue.
That's not a tongue scraper.
That's a tongue scraper.
Is it?
Sorry. That's a tongue scraper.
I have a tongue scraper, but that's not what mine looks like.
That is a tongue scraper. This is very good.
That's a pube trimmer.
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
The second sword. I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Ah, well, it shan't put me in the poorhouse. The second sword is...
Fucking hell. Let me just looking to make some girls in Riviera. That's some lovely sick. Help me, save me. I'm dying.
Everyone's always on me.
Now, you're daft. A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Indeed. Going on some voyage looking for a companion, right?
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this.
Well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war. Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime.
Plan's crazier than it is sane.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of...
Sounds fine.
brains. I'll kill for some vodka.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me.
It's hard to describe. To start, I ask questions. Try to flesh out feelings, emotion.
What do you see?
I don't. It's my client. At times, nightmares or strong...
Let's begin.
To start with,
What for?
do as I ask, please.
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush.
Ciri was orphaned during the second. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case,
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when, we'd been separated. I knew she was in I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword.
These memories, they're intense.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war. There was still tension in the air. I tried to do something, but... A boy with a pitchfork. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has ability?
She's a child of the...
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel bird... The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I see.
Yeah. They call Ciri the Lady of Space, and she... travels between worlds. Didn't really understand much of... I just know there's more to it than travel, and that Ciri carries immense...
I see.
Yeah. I remember Ciri having trouble. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. I know it took her a while to gain control.
I see.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone...
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable, and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where...
If Ciri couldn't...
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the Rosemary Thyme in their will.
The Rosemary Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.